Hi and welcome to this week's vlog. This week we're continuing the theme of how do we ask for more of what we want and what we need when we are often brought up in a world that doesn't encourage that at all. And this week we're looking at time. So I definitely don't have a magic wand to create more hours in the day. But I have got a number of areas where I would like to encourage you perhaps to have a look at where you could free up more time and space and capacity in your life to do those things that are really important to you. None of it is rocket science, but these things aren't rocket science. It's often the most simple plans or simple ideas or simple areas to look at that we kind of know about, but unless we actively do it, it doesn't automatically do itself. So the first area, I've got three areas to talk about. So the first area is rumination. I know I used to ruminate a lot. So this can show itself in thinking about things that have happened in the past that you just can't change. Or maybe you think about the things in the future, that are way in the future, the things that are out of your sphere of control. The second area that people often waste time, if I can be so bold as to say that, is endless scrolling. Again, unsurprisingly, endless scrolling through social media or watching box sets of Netflix that really don't make you happy and really don't add and enhance your life. Really examining these things and either weaning yourself off it if it's an addiction, or just consciously choosing to do something else. Looking at what is it that really encourages you to waste time doing that? What does it actually give you that's life enhancing? And if it's not really anything, then do something else. Your brain loves repetition, loves routine. So to break a routine of perhaps reaching for your phone first thing in the morning just takes practice, consistency, practice, and then your brain will lose that habit. Okay, so that was the second area. The third area is commitment cropping. So this, I think, is the area that I started looking at when I started to create more time, space, and capacity in my life. So commitment cropping is looking at all those things that you've said yes to, if you have a to-do list, or looking at your diary and being really brutally honest with yourself and really challenging yourself on what are the things that you actually don't need to do. And then look at your response to that, because you may have a response that is wrapped up in old beliefs or wrapped up in unhelpful beliefs that if you said yes, you have to do something, or that you have to be able to do more than other people, or that these things have to happen, whereas in fact that they don't. You know, there will be certain things that you have to do, of course. But if you run a pattern of overwhelm, and if you have beliefs around you're always so busy, you have no time for anything, then that becomes the routine, if you like, the patterns that your brain is most familiar with. And often we just, again, need to almost take a step out and be conscious of in order to change it. So along with commitment cropping, I would encourage you to, the next time somebody asks you to do something, take a pause before you say yes. And really check in. If you say yes to this, what is the consequence? Is there a negative consequence in your life? And actually, do you have a choice to say, perhaps not yet, or I'm really sorry, I am at full capacity at the moment, but I know someone else who could help you. That's it from me this week. Have a look in your life and see what it is that you could do that would create more time, more space, more capacity. It's not always about hours. Sometimes it's about capacity to take on more, or to find that space to do the things that you really want to do. And as ever, reach out if you need more support. And I'll see you next time.